I love this Real Drama doll so much that I bought two. And now we're going to be unboxing them. Hi, I'm Claudine Wolf, and this is Ryn.the.Dragon, where collecting especially dolls. My second channel is linked down below. I post occasionally, and there's fun videos for you to check out. I have a bunch of Adams Family content if you are interested. But let's get into today's video. So as you can tell from my outfit, I am dressed as Claudine, which is a sneak peek to what I'm going to be wearing in my Halloween video. But every Monday until I have unboxed all of them is going to be Real Drama Monday. I have a schedule, and it's on the schedule. Every Monday until then. I was going to have it in November. I'm like, why am I waiting so long? Just unbox them now and upload them as soon as possible. So that's what we're doing. I have two Claudines here. I really want to do this picture here, and that requires a second Claudine, which is why I bought two. I wish I had gotten a second Draculaura, so I'd have like two, technically three, but one's going to my sister. Um, I wish I had bought a second one. I bought a second um, Cleo, and then I wish I bought a second Laguna for my sister because she saw mine and wanted her. But I didn't, and I didn't know she wanted it. And now all of the prices have gone up, except for I think Claudine and Cleo and Frankie. Claudine and Frankie, their prices have not drastically jumped. I think Cleo may have come back and I don't know. I couldn't tell you that information if she came back in stock or not, if she actually left or not. I don't know. Once I buy the dolls, I don't necessarily keep up with if they're in stock or not, unless I want a second one. But we have two Claudines. And I was going to unbox one of them because I don't need to film me unboxing both of them. That's ridiculous. But I wanted to show you that I do have two of them. I'm going to unbox this one second because this one is a better, like, box. But we're going to be unboxing Claudine, and I'm like, since I was already wearing the outfit for a different video, I'm like, we might as well stay in the outfit while we unbox her. So I'm unboxing her first, and then I'm going to change my outfit for the rest of them. But we have Monster High Real Drama Claudine. Fashion Frightmares Beware. Claudine Wolf is the fiercest fashionista at Monster High, and this wolf in chic clothing is on the prowl. Here's a close-up on her in it. If you notice this on my hand, I crocheted myself a little cast because my nail broke, and it's also like broke in a way that I can't cut it. I just can't, so I have the band-aid on to prevent it from snagging my hair. And then I crocheted the cast like thing because I also have like been bumping in. It hurts because it's shorter than it ever has been in its life. It's never been this short, so it's a very weird experience. So I have it covered up with a little cast that I crocheted. Yeah, it's a little dirty because I've been wearing it, but I'm one step closer to making gloves. do I actually want to make gloves? I don't know. But my crochet skills, like, I don't know, guys. I'm going places. I'm really going places. But let's get her out of here. Now, my boxes were all damaged. Like, they were all damaged. And I'm not going to try to keep the boxes of these. I don't need them. I need to stop being so sentimental about a box. Here she is. And then we're going to look at the poster, which we've seen because it's a larger version of the other one. Because I have two of these, the other one is going to my sister because I don't need two of the same poster. I love how it says 2022 on the bottom. But I try not to watch other people unbox dolls that I'm going to unbox myself. But I have seen some of it, and they're like, the hair is not great. But when has Clawdeen's hair been like? I mean, I'm thinking mostly of G3 because I have not unboxed too many G1s. But my holiday one, not great hair. I think my Clawdeen, my pre-production is fine. But like, I don't have high hopes on her hair quality being like, or the style being the best. So we'll figure it out when we get to it. But I'm like, it'll be fine. I do like that the background of her box is purple. And yeah, I'm just like excited for these guys. I have a little bit of a different setup. I created this box for when I did my 13 dolls of Halloween, which you will see later on this month, for my American Girls, and I liked the box enough that I wanted to keep the setup going. So we're using it for my backdrop for doll unboxings and reviews and stuff. But we have the two Clawdeens. We have the Creep Reduction and we have the Real Drama. I wanted to do a little bit of comparison like the professionals do. How's it working? I don't know. Let me know. Or don't. I don't know. But we have the two of them, and we can see that Real Drama is like a purpley gray color. And the Creep Reduction is, you know, her normal brown color. I don't know why her, like, she has a smudge. I don't know if she always had the smudge or not, but I'm nervous to clean it off of her. She has the same parting. The parting may be like slightly off, and her hair is a lot longer as a Real Drama. The hair comparison, because her hair is up here and hers is all the way down here. I can agree when people are saying about the hair, because if we're looking at it, it's like one clump that needs to be like detangled and stuff. But ignoring all of that, I have Clawdeen, OG Clawdeen, like posed. So I kind of want her to stay in that pose because that's how she's going to be posed when I put her back. I tried to have them in the same pose, and then I moved the box, and now Real Drama Clawdeen does not want to do it. I might end up making this Clawdeen the Shadow High. Not Shadow High, the Shadow version of Clawdeen. I will unbox the other one off camera and see which one I actually want to be my Real Drama Clawdeen. Looking more at our Real Drama Clawdeen, she has, like, her fur is actually a lot more than the original. Like, you can see it's fluffier than the original. Maybe it's to add more to the drama. It is more dramatic to have like more fur than less. Also, like, her like more hair than less. It's more dramatic, I guess. But also, what you can see is that with this Clawdeen, her ruffles are more 3D because they're like you can really like move it around and feel it as well as see it. Whereas with this Clawdeen, it's more 2D. Like it's like sewn or glued down, so it's not like there's not a lot of movement up here. With the tops, now with this one, oh, she does have two necklaces. I couldn't tell if she had two necklaces, but she does have two necklaces, and it's in gold and it's purple. And then with this one, it's black and gray, and the little gem is like a darker gray than versus the like a medium gray, but it's darker than the necklace itself. Ah! We'll take this opportunity to focus on real drama. Clawdeen, her eyes are purple when the original hers are gold, which is an interesting thing. I mean, we know that her color is going to be purple, and so everything about her is black and white, and on the gray scale, I should say. And so, like, her color to make her pop is going to be purple. I do think this is just maybe just like a little bit of something that if I were designing, I personally would have made her eyes chartreuse. Just because, one, it's closer to her original, like, thing, and I also want to see her in chartreuse more. I think purple and chartreuse look so good together. And when I cosplayed as Clawdeen, my hair was purple and chartreuse, so I do have, like, a soft spot for that. But it was based off of a Clawdeen design. And I just think with the purple hair and then chartreuse eyes would have been like a great combo. Their socks are the same. Their shoes are the same. Actually, they're not socks, as you can see her feet. Her leg warmers, her mesh leg warmers are the same. They're just in different colors. Their stands are also different colors. All of the real dramas have the same stand, whereas the original Monster High characters all have different color stands. I do think it would have been kind of fun to have the base of the stand be the same color as their hair color. Like, Clawdeen's be purple, Draculaura's be pink, Frankie's be blue, a darker blue, and Laguna's be lighter blue, and then Cleo's is gold. I think that would have been a fun thing to add. But I do get that with budget and things, it's easier and cheaper to make it all the same color. And it does make sense that it is black and white, but when you have purple as the accent color, it'd be nice to just have a little bit more of it, but the stand could be purple. Especially with the pop of everything else being like black and white, except for her hair and her eyes. And now we're going to do the comparison of the two crescents. So looking at the two crescents, they are the same exact, well, actually they're not the same exact mold, because this crescent has tail up, but they are like very similar molds. This one, the tail is down, and I don't know if it's because I messed it up or not. No, her tail wants to do this, but Crescent's eyes are purple with this black and white version. And with this one, see, look, chartreuse. But they look very similar. The tails are just in different positions, which is a good variation because they are, there's two different things happening. One's in color, one's in black and white. It does add more of a variation between the two. And this one has a little, I think it's supposed to be like a little cut on her eye. Scar style. And this one has it too, it's just not as noticeable. Here's a little close-up of her face with her little fangs. And the inner ear is a lighter color as well. It's like a lighter gray. Kind of silvery. Whereas this one is like a light purple versus this darker reddish purple. Kind of like a berry purple. But yes, that is the two crescents. Back to the two Clawdeens. Not much is really different from the two Clawdeens except for like the fur being like thicker. I'm gonna turn her around to see something. Her top is a tie-up top, and you can see the fur a lot better. The skirt looks pretty much identical, slightly different just the way it's like placed on the doll, but they both have the little mesh. You can see it more with this doll versus this one, and then they both have the belt. One has, like, the original Clawdeen has the bag. The real Drama does not have the bag. And obviously the stripes are also different. Like, there's more stripes going on down here than on this one. Here's, like, what the fur looks like. And it does look like there's, like, maybe a bit more. Maybe the way her jacket's on her looks like it's more. I love the dark lip on Clawdeen. And her fangs are a lot bigger with the real Dramas versus the pre-production. I will say, like, the hair gets me, but it's not surprising because for some reason Mattel can't do curls. Every other, like, MGA does curls so well, and it's like my one thing about like Mattel that really gets me is like they don't know how to do it, because like this is all like one clump and you can't really separate it, and it needs to be brushed and probably washed to get whatever is in it and just redone. I don't know what kind of hair it is. It's very soft hair, but I don't think this hair is necessarily supposed to be curled or something. I don't know what happened in the process. I was looking at the back. It looks like a big old mess, honestly. It looks like a big mess. But on the underneath of her hair has more of the purple going on. You can see more of the purple underneath her hair. And you get the big streak in the front. I do wish that the purple streaks in her hair matched the poster more, because with the poster she has a lot more purple. Like, she has purple on this side as well as this side, and this just has it down here. It's not enough purple. I wish there was like more intricate. And if I were to ever reroute, I wouldn't reroute both of them. I reroute one of them. I'm not sure which one. I think honestly, I would probably reroute the one that's going to be the real Drama Clawdeen, and then I would buy the outfit pieces for the Shadow Clawdeen. So they both get a little bit of something new to them. Would it be happening anytime soon? No. But it is something that I'm thinking about, because I really want there to be more purple in her hair, like on the side, just so it matches the poster. But she does have all four of her earrings, which are great. And her makeup is really pretty. And you would have seen in September my first impressions on them. I did check for wonky eyes and stuff. Both of them their eyes are great. I'm still iffy on Draculaura, but we'll see that in a different video. But she looks really beautiful. I love her. I'm very glad that I got her. I'm also glad that I got two. I do regret not getting two of Draculaura, and at least two, yeah, two Draculaura and two Cleo. Because I kind of do want to make shadow, like my own shadow versions of the other characters as well. But that's a job for another day. We'll figure it out. But she's beautiful. And the purple eyes aren't bad. I'm not complaining about the purple eyes. I'm just saying it also would have been cool if she had chartreuse eyes. But I won't be trying to paint that on any of my like real drama dolls. It's fine. But yeah, here's a little close up. And this texture on the stripes on both of them, so that's not really different. Yeah, you can feel the sparkles happening. And then here's just a close up of the skirt. Yeah. I would say the band on that skirt is a little bit thicker than this one. Yeah, I would say that's another little difference. The band is thicker. Like this one's bigger than this one. It's slight, it's not like major, but that is the difference. And then here are the two of them together. Very beautiful dolls. I got them early September, the first week of September, and here it is, the last full week of September that I'm actually starting to unbox them. My patience, guys. But yeah, look at them. I'm so happy. I love them so much. I am excited to put them, display them together because I have plans. I'm going to be doing a whole new video on my setup on my bookshelf because I moved my books around so that I can display the real dramas better, with the real dramas displayed with their counterparts. So, yes. That is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I really love her. I'm going to spend some time detangling this bird's nest. I still can't believe that this is what they put in the box. Like, I love Mattel. I do. But the curl situation, we can figure out something. I don't know what it is because I have they can't get her curls right. Maybe that is the reason that they never give her like an afro or anything, because they can do it when it's on like a certain like a prototype doll, but when it comes down to mass producing curly hair dolls, clearly they miss the mark. And I don't know what it is because when they do like American Girl wigs, they can do curls, but for some reason Clawdeen can't get good curls. Like ever. Like look at this. Look at this. I don't know. I don't know. She's really cute. I'm gonna detangle her hair. She will be joining my pre-productions over there. I cleared off my second shelf on my bookshelf. If you've seen that video where I redecorate my shelves, I cleared off that shelf and I moved all the books like down a shelf, and then the bottom shelf got moved to my desk, and so I can have more room for my Monster High dolls. I moved the Monster Highs up so that I could see them better. Which is like they're the reason why I started collecting and like going back to collecting dolls in the first place. So I want them front and center where I can see them. Honestly, I would have them on the top shelf, but that is saved for the Addams family. Plus, Deuce can't go join the pre-production, so I have them as close to them as possible because his hair is too tall for the shelf. And so he's kind of part of the Addams family. And I have two giant dolls that are at the top as well, so I can't exactly do all of that. So I have them as high as possible. And so they're there. I honestly think if I were to ever like get my brain screwed correctly, the plugs, put the cords in properly, they're not a tangle like mess, I would probably have Monster High creep productions in the background at all times. Or like some Monster High dolls. Like when I have the display, I always change. I'd have dolls that I just not change consistently, but I would change out every now and then behind me. And yeah, but that is all. I'm gonna let you go. I have more real dramas to unbox and do comparison video. But let me know what we think of my doll review setup that I have. I'm testing out. All the real dramas are going to have that set up as the backdrop. But afterwards, let me know going forward. Should I keep doing it, or do we like when I'm in frame talking about it? Because I could go either way. But I do like this setup. I do need to figure out a better way to do this setup because the way did the setup, I have to do it on the floor, and my tripod, the ring light tripod, doesn't get low enough that the light is perfect. So I do have another light, but it's not 100%. So we're experimenting, testing some things out, and I have to do the box tall ways because of the American Girls. That's how I have it clipped in, but I could possibly see myself also like turning it sideways for the smaller dolls. We'll see. We'll see because it's tall, but I shoot my videos long this way and not this way. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. I really like the real dramas. Can't wait to unbox some more. So I'm going to stop talking until I start talking again for the next video. But you'll see that next Monday. And until the next video,